Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic baseball commentary stream here today. We are back yet again for some Friday afternoon baseball. We are commentating the Chicago Cubs for the first time in Watch with Nordic baseball history as they take on the New York Yankees here today. Looking forward to this game. Good to see you all tuning into the chat. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal day so far. What's up, Davey? How we doing? Good to see you, brother. How's your summer going? But yeah, we're ready here to commentate some more Watch with Nordic baseball between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. So it is the first time ever we are commentating the Cubs in a Watch with Nordic commentary. It's our third time commentating the Yankees in a live commentary stream. Let's take a look at the starting lineups here and the pitching rotation. We got about 4 minutes or so until the first pitch. Starting off on your Yankees side of things, batting first is Paul Goldschmidt. Batting second in the DH spot is Ben Rice. Batting third is Amed Rosario. Batting in the cleanup spot is Jason Dominguez. Batting fifth is Trent Grisham. Batting sixth is Anthony Volpe. Batting seventh is Spencer Jones. Batting eighth is Ali Sanchez. And batting at the ninth spot is Jose Caballero for the Yankees here today. On the home side, Chicago Cubs, it is center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong batting first. Pedro Ramirez batting second. Michael Busch batting third. Alex Bregman in the cleanup spot. He's batting fourth. Ian Happ batting fifth. Nico Horner batting sixth. Michael Conforto batting seventh. Dansby Swanson in the eighth spot. And Miguel Amaya batting in the 9-hole spot, rounding out your starting 9 for both sides here today. Summer has been life-changing, exciting for the fall. Ooh, a lot of change. Is it good change, though, Davey? That's the big question. Is it good change? Taking a look at your pitchers matchup here for this afternoon ball game, it is Will Warren for the Yankees. He's coming off of a rough game against the Phillies back on Sunday. And Shoto Imanaga is on the mound for the Cubs. Imanaga actually has only given up 1 earned run in his last 3 starts. So he's had some good baseball being played recently, and he's hoping to continue that into this upcoming matchup here today. It's been good change. Well, that's good. You know, good change is better than bad change. You know, some people don't like change, but if I were to pick change, it'd be good change. All right, Imanaga getting ready to take the mound here and get ready to get started here with this afternoon baseball game. It is live commentary number 16. Thank you all for your support in our Dodgers-Mariners game last night. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Again, we are coming into this commentary 4 subscribers away from 100. So we would love to hit 100 subscribers here today. If not, that's okay. We're going to keep on putting the work in. This is our final commentary of the month of July. I'll be back with you August 2nd for 2 commentaries on Sunday. But I'm looking forward to it. Shoto Imanaga's last 8 starts. He has a 2.0 ERA in those last 8 starts. He's pitched 45 innings, has 39 strikeouts, and has given up only 10 walks down the stretch. He's been pitching some very good baseball as of late. Got a couple more minutes here till we get started. Due up for the Yankees in the top of the first. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt, followed by Ben Rice and Amed Rosario there as well. The Yankees have been certainly injury prone, that's for sure. They have had their struggles. There's a lot of guys who are currently up with the Yankees who, if the Yankees were fully healthy, would not be up with the Yankees. So it's certainly been a bit of a struggle for the Yanks as of late in terms of their injuries, but they haven't played terrible, to be honest with you. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the commentary as well. It helps out with the engagement, brings more people into the wonderful commentary stream. All right, looks like we are ready to get started here from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Batting first for the Yankees is Paul Goldschmidt as he takes the plate. And we are ready to get started here in Watch with Nordic Baseball commentary number 16. First pitch from Imanaga is up high. It is ball one. Goldschmidt coming into this year with a .254 batting average. Against the Cubs, though, he has a .294 average overall. 32 homers on the year. He's leading off for the Yankees today. Next pitch is hit foul. And over to the Cubs dugout. Counts now 1-1. Paul Goldschmidt in live commentary streams. He's only had 4 at-bats. He has 2 hits. He's batting .500 in live commentaries. 1 ball, 1 strike. Imanaga the pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now 1-2. So this is our third Yankees commentary. We've commentated them 3 times. It would have been 4 had our one stream been able to be fully completed, but I lost power during that commentary, unfortunately. 1-2 pitch. Hit over into third base. The play is easily made there by Ramirez, and there's 1 out here in the top of the first. Here comes the designated hitter in Ben Rice. Ben Rice is batting .269 on the year this year. He is in the DH spot. Ben Rice in live commentary streams. He's had 8 plate appearances. He has 3 hits. He's batting .375 in live commentaries. First pitch is outside. That is 1-0. He became the first player in Watch with Nordic history to hit 2 home runs in a single game. 1-0 count from Imanaga. The pitch is in there for a called strike. Count is now 1-1. Yeah, again, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. One ball, 1 strike. Imanaga the pitch, swing and a miss. Rice's 3 hits in live commentaries. 2 of them are home runs. He also has a single as well when we live stream him. It's always fun commentating some afternoon baseball. Swing and a miss there on the 1-2 pitch. First strikeout of the day for Shota Imanaga. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the first. This will bring up Ahmed Rosario next. Rosario batting .234 heading into this ball game today. Imanaga 8 pitches to the first 2 batters. Here's the first on Rosario. That is outside. Count is now 1-0. Yankees in live commentary streams are undefeated. They are 2-0 when we commentate them. 1-0 pitch. That is swung and fouled away. Count is now 1-1. Again, Imanaga only 1 earned run in his last 3 starts. He's got 13 scoreless innings heading into this ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-1 pitch. Hit foul. Yes, we'll be live again on Sunday. Sunday is going to be Diamondbacks and Guardians, followed by Sunday Night Baseball in Dodgers and White Sox. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit foul. Cubs outfield came out to make that a play. It was almost fair. 1-2 is the count here on Rosario. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Imanaga the pitch. That is off the ground. 2-2 here now is the count. I'm actually going to see a baseball game later today. Reading fighting Phillies, which is why I'm wearing the Fun Phils hat here. So after this game is over, I'm going to go watch a game over in Reading, PA. And then I'm going to Baltimore tomorrow. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Going to Baltimore tomorrow to see the Orioles take on the Phillies. It'll be my second of 30 ballparks. So, still got a long way to go, but hey, we're making progress. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away. Rosario staying alive here in this at-bat. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on, top of the first. Imanaga the pitch. That is inside. 3-2. It's now a full count here on Rosario. Trying to stay alive. This is Rosario's first Watch with Nordic plate appearance, by the way. A lot of first-time plate appearances for the Yankees today. And it looks like we're going to have a mound visit here, a delay on the field, an error with the one of Amaya's equipment pieces, it looks like. So we're going to have a bit of a delay for a couple of minutes here. The ball boy will come out to assess the situation. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. We are 4 subs away from 100 subscribers. We're trying to hit that here either today or next weekend. Keep on grinding. This is our final commentary of the month of July. And we have another delay here. Counsell coming out of the Cubs dugout to talk to the umpire. So we have a bit of a delay for a few moments. Eight pitch at bat here for Rosario. And it looks like we're ready to resume. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count. Managa delivers. Fouled away. So 9 pitches in this AB. It's a lengthy one, that's for sure. Top of the first, 2 outs, full count. Imanaga up to 17 pitches here in this first inning. Struggling to retire Rosario. Here he delivers. And that ball is fouled away. I mean, had Rosario just let that ball go, it would have been a ball 4, but that's 10 pitches in this AB. 11 coming up in just a moment. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Imanaga the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. It took him a little bit of time. Probably more than what he would have wanted to. But Imanaga is yet again another scoreless inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first, and the Cubs lineup will come up. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Due up here for the Cubs, it'll be Pete Crow Armstrong to lead things off, followed by Pedro Ramirez and Michael Bush. I apologize for the graphic. Try to fit in PCA's name there up top and not mess up any of the other things. So it's a little bit off, especially when you look up top here, but everything else is accurate. It's all good. 2 strikeouts in that inning from Imanaga. So PCA, Ramirez, and Bush due up. And again, thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated as always. First time commentating the Cubs today in a live commentary stream. We've almost done all of the league. I believe by the end of next week, we're going to have almost all of the league, if not the entire league, have at least one commentary under their belts, which I'm very happy with in essentially the first month of doing these baseball streams. All right, we are set here to get started with the bottom of the first. It is PCA that will lead things off here for the Cubs today. Pete Crow Armstrong has a 924 OPS. He's had his struggles at points this year, but recently he just seems to keep getting better and better. Will Warren on the mound for the Yankees. First pitch to PCA, that is down low. Count is now 1-0. Will Warren has a 5 ERA and 11 road starts this year, including giving up 6 earned runs against the Phillies back on Sunday. 1-0 pitch on Armstrong, that is outside. Counts now 2-0. Yeah, his numbers certainly have been dragging here a little bit. I'm glad to see that we're actually commentating an actual starting pitcher for the Yankees. 2-0 pitch. That is fouled away. Because the last 2 Yankee commentaries we have done have been bullpen games. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind seeing the Yankees bullpen, but I would love to see a starting pitcher, actually. So it's good that we got one here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the first, no outs. Warren the pitch. That is outside. 3-1 count here now on PCA. Three and 1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now we're full. Again, PCA batting .285 this year. His OPS, .924. He's had a very good year this year after some struggles at the start of the season and at the midway point as well. But now he's got a full count here against Warren. 3-2 pitch. Hit over into center. Coming over to make the play is Volpe, and there is 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Here comes Pedro Ramirez up next. Pedro Ramirez grounded out. Or Pedro Ramirez up with his first appearance. Armstrong grounded out. Ramirez, in his last 36 games, he's got a .311 batting average. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Again, Warren struggles with having control in the strike zone. 1-0 pitch, that's just below the line. It's called a strike. 1-1. Ramirez has the 3rd highest batting average since the All-Star break. Just behind his teammate Nico Horner. Next pitch is fouled away, 1-2. Things are looking up for the Cubs as of now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That ball is hit over into the gap. That'll be a base hit for Ramirez. Running over to make the play is Jones. He will hold Ramirez over at first. That's a 1-out single. And the first hit of the day. This will bring up Michael Busch up next. Michael Busch batting .243 in live commentary streams. Or batting .243 this season, not in live commentaries. That'd be nuts. First pitch here from Warren is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Beautiful Friday afternoon in Wrigley. It is a little bit cloudy. I guess there's some worry that it might rain. If there is a rain delay, I'm probably going to end the stream. First pitch is hit foul. Counts now 0-2. Don't really have time to wait for a rain delay, so. No balls, 2 strikes. Michael Busch, .243 average on the year. He's got 13 home runs. And the pitch. That is down low. It does look like it's starting to rain here a little bit. Count is now 2-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is down low. Check swing. He did not go. Counts now 2-2. Yeah, it does look like it's starting to rain a little bit in Wrigley Field. Hopefully it doesn't result in a rain delay or anything. That would be unfortunate. We would probably have to scrap this stream. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit over into right. The play is made at first. Play is made at second. That'll be a double play to end this inning. Yankees give up a hit, but they're able to get out of it on a double play. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Yankees 0 and the Cubs 0 as well. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. It looks like we're going to potentially have a rain delay here, which would be very annoying. Rain delays only happened once before in live commentaries, and I have no content to present while we are in said rain delay. Due up for the Yankees here in the top of the second. It'll be Jason Dominguez, followed by Trent Grisham and Anthony Volpe. So stay tuned for that. Those are the batters who are due up for the Cubs, or for the Yankees, sorry. All right, back here for the top of the second. There is some concern that this game could face a rain delay, but it doesn't look like we're going to have to deal with that issue yet. Jason Dominguez will come up here first to bat for the Yankees. Dominguez, .232 batting average overall. He's got a .375 average in live commentary streams. 3 for 8. Again, it is drizzling a little bit here in Chicago. I mean, hopefully we don't have a delay and we're able to keep playing baseball here. First pitch from Imanaga, and that is inside, 1-0. Again, Dominguez, .232 overall on the year. Imanaga with a 19-pitch first inning. He'll deliver here on the 1-0. And that's in there for a called strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. That is outside, 2-1. Dominguez in the cleanup spot today. His 3 hits and commentaries are all singles. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's fun to keep track of the live commentary stats. And with all the streams that we're going to be doing with baseball, you know, again, those numbers are only going to go up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That is down low. 3-2 count. Three balls, 2 strikes is the count. No outs here in the top of the second. Imanaga the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Shota Imanaga. And there's one away. This will bring us Trent Grisham next. Grisham batting .216. He's in the 5th spot today. Grisham, when we live stream him, he is 2 for 10. That's a 200 average. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Again, Imanaga's been very consistent in his last 3 starts. He's only given up 1 earned run down that stretch. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. And he already has 3 strikeouts today. 3 consecutive strikeouts at that. One and one pitch. Hit in the air over into left field. Running over to make the play is Ian Happ. And he'll make the catch. And there's 2 away. So we'll head up to the 6th batter in Anthony Volpe. Volpe, 248 average overall on the year. In live commentaries, he is 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch here from Imanaga is going to be a ball. It is outside. Volpe, 248 average on the year. 335 on base percentage. 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Yeah, so there is a little bit of rain in Chicago. It looks like we're okay as of now. We're going to play on. But, again, obviously, if, we are facing the possibility of a delay if it does get worse. 1-1 pitch. Hit foul. Yankees coming off of their series against the White Sox. Two outs, 1-2 count. Imanaga the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That's 4 strikeouts in 2 innings for Shota Imanaga. We will head to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Yankees 0 and the Cubs 0 as well. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up here for the Cubs, it's going to be Alex Bregman, Ian Happ, and Nico Horner. All right. Cubs. There we go. So we'll be live on Sunday. Sunday afternoon, we got Diamondbacks, Guardians. And then later on in the day, we got Sunday Night Baseball, Red Sox, Dodgers. We got plenty of baseball commentaries. Again, we've done 16 here in the first month of doing these. Certainly been a work in progress. Sometimes it's me just commentating to 1 or 2 people, but it's growth. That's the important part. We're growing. Got to keep on doing it. All right. Bottom of the 2nd coming up here. Will Warren will take the mound yet again in a moment. Again, 4 Ks for Imanaga through the first 2 innings. It's a good sign. Only 1 pitcher has had a 10-plus strikeout inning. Jesus Luzardo. Or 10-plus strikeout outing. Not inning. Outing. Yeah, so a bit of rain coming down here in Chicago. We're still going to play baseball. First pitch from Warren on Bregman that is popped up over into shallow infield. Making the play is Sanchez. And there's 1 out off the very first pitch. Ian Happ will come up next here. Happ in the 5th spot. He's got a .219 average on the year, a .330 on base percentage. In 105 games this year, first pitch is inside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That is outside as well, 2-0. Again, the Yankees pitching this season has been awesome. They rank 1st in total ERA. They rank 5th in starter ERA. They're 1st in reliever ERA. Next pitch is a called strike, 2-1. They've had good pitching this year. Some would argue part of their issue is their defense, meaning from the infield and the outfield, and as well as that too, the offense and the injuries. Next pitch is on the line as well for a called strike, 2-2. No challenge from Happ. Two and two count. That is down low. 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. The pitch. Called strike 3. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd. Next pitch is down low there on Nico Horner. Counts now 1-0. Next pitch from the Horner, that is hit foul. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 2 strikeouts for Will Warren. In the bottom of the 2nd, we will head to the top of the 3rd. Still no runs for either side. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up here for the Yankees, it's going to be Spencer Jones, followed by Ali Sanchez and Jose Caballero. All right, top of the 3rd coming up. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. It will be greatly appreciated. What's up, Goku? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. Just getting everything set up here on my end. 6 strikeouts combined between the 2 pitchers today. All right, back here for the top of the 3rd. It is the bottom of the Yankees order that will see Shota Imanaga to start things off. First pitch is just on there for a called strike. It is 0-1. It just barely nipped the outside. Nice, Goku. No balls, 1 strike. Here on Spencer Jones, and the pitch. That is in there also for a called strike. 0-2, just barely scraping the corner. Jones batting .230 this season. Overall, it's his first Watch with Nordic commentary appearance. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. That is outside, 1-2. One and two. And the pitch. That is fouled away. At bat stays alive. One ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside, inside, 2-2. Top of the third, no outs. 2-2 is the count. Imanaga struggling to get that final strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Jones staying alive. We'll be live tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. We'll be live on Sunday. Diamondbacks, Guardians, followed by Dodgers and Red Sox. 2-2 is the count. And the pitch. And that's a called strike 3 there on Spencer Jones. There's 1 out. So this will bring up Ali Sanchez up next. 5 strikeouts for Shota Imanaga. Of the 7 batters he's faced, he's struck out 5 of them. 39 pitches, though. First pitch on Sanchez is inside. Sanchez, 245 average on the year. 1-0 pitch is up high, 2-0. Thank you all for tuning in. Those who are here, again, it's been a work in progress with these baseball commentaries. Nothing like the hockey streams, but that's to be expected. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike here in the top of the third. And the delivery is up high. 3-1 is the count. Three and 1 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 3-2. It's now a full count. Full pitch. That ball is fouled away. At bat stays alive a little bit longer. Sanchez working Imanaga a little bit. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit high in the air over to right. Coming in to make the play is Bush. And there's 2 outs. pop-up from Sanchez. So we'll head to the bottom of the very bottom of the order here for the Yankees. It'll be Jose Caballero. Caballero in commentary streams, he has 1 hit in 7 plate appearances. 1 walk as well. First pitch from Imanaga. That is hit over into right, and the catch is made by Horner. That will do it here for the top of the 3rd. We've seen the entire Yankees order, and they've all gone hitless. We'll head to the middle, or the bottom of the 3rd. It's still 0-0. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It would be greatly appreciated. We are 4 subs away from 100 subscribers. We'll head back over to the Chicago order, where we'll see Michael Conforto and Dansby Swanson, followed by Miguel Amaya. So the very bottom of the Chicago Cubs order. And I'm trying to get the stream loaded up here onto my thing. Here we go. Took forever. Yeah, definitely not as crazy as the hockey ones, but that's to be expected when the channel is less than 100 subscribers. Just got to keep doing the commentaries. I mean, again, I always say it. Worst thing you can do is not stream. That's my biggest thing. Worst thing you can do is not live stream. So just got to keep streaming, keep putting the work in. It'll grow. It may take a long time, but we'll get there. And Carolina wins. Wrong sport. Yeah, right? What's up, DJ? How are you doing? Yeah, wrong sport. Not today. I'm looking forward for hockey to come back, though. I can't wait. I have so many streams that I'm ready to do. I'm ready to commentate every single day. It's going to be so much fun. But right now we're in the dog days, and I'm just commentating some baseball to fill my commentary needs. All right, bottom of the 3rd here from Wrigley Field. We'll see the bottom of the Chicago order. First up, Michael Conforto, who has a .236 batting average on the year. He's got 9 home runs, 24 RBIs. Will Warren's only given up 1 hit in his first 2 innings. First pitch is up high. Count's now 1-0. Conforto today celebrating 10 years of MLB service time, all with the Cubs. So congratulations to him. 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike, 1-1. You know, again, when you're celebrating that amount of time, 10 years is unbelievable. It's a lot of baseball. A lot of baseball every single day. Next pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2. Carter Hart and Scott Wedgwood, that's a good duo. Wedgwood's the starter, though, I would think. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's down low. 2-2. Warren, 2 strikeouts in 2 innings so far. He's got 2 in a row. 2-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 3rd strikeout of the day for Will Warren. Been a bit of a pitcher's duel here in this Friday afternoon matchup. So Dansby Swanson will come up next here for the Cubs. Swanson batting .216. First pitch is on the line. 0-1 now is the count. Swanson, 16 home runs on the year, 61 RBIs. 0-1 pitch is outside. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now is the count. Bottom of the third, 1 out. Swanson, 1-2. Here on Warren. Warren up to 33 pitches today. He delivers. That is outside, 2-2. Swanson, 216 batting average overall on the year. 2-2 pitch. And that's a called strike 3. That is 4 straight strikeouts for Will Warren. And we'll head to the very bottom of the Cubs order now. Miguel Amaya getting ready to take the plate. 4 consecutive strikeouts for Will Warren. First pitch. Hit over into right field, running over and unable to make the play. This is going to drop in for a base hit. It goes over to the wall. Amaya will run over to second. And the Cubs have their second hit of the day. It's a double from the 9-hitter, Miguel Amaya. So we'll head back to the top of the order here, and Pete Crow Armstrong next. But Miguel Amaya able to hit one over into the gap in right field. Dominguez could not get there in time to make the play. And Miguel Amaya's got the second hit of the day. It's a double. So here comes Pete Crow Armstrong as we head back to the top of the order. Armstrong is 0 for 1 today with a ground out. First pitch is down low. Count's now 1-0. Armstrong still batting .285 on the year, 63 RBIs. Got a .921 OPS. 1-0 pitch. Check swing. He did go. Armstrong does not like it. He doesn't agree with it, but it's called a strike, 1-1. Has some words there with the ump. I think you could have argued he definitely did go on that. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. That is fouled away. Two outs, runner on second. Wedgwood and Wallstead, that's a good duo. One ball, two strikes. And it looks like Armstrong's a little shaken up here. Trainer's going to come out to ask him if he's okay. Ooh, this is not good. Injury delay. It looks like he might have hurt his lower knee a little bit. This is not good. We'll take a look at the replay here. He hit it foul, then it bounced off the sole of his foot. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Hopefully he's okay. I think he's just a little shaken up. I think he's going to finish this AB. Walking around a little bit. One ball, two strikes. Here on Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1 today. And the pitch. That is outside. I would say it's Wedgwood. I would say Wallstead would be your starter. Or should be your starter. Warren up to 40 pitches here in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside. 3-2 is the count here on PCA. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. We are 4 subs away from 100 subscribers. We commented all 30 MLB teams. Full count pitch called strike 3. They're on PCA. And that will do it here for the bottom of the 3rd. Will Warren and Shota Imanaga have been the 2 best players today, it seems. We're through 3 innings. It's scoreless still. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up here for the Yankees, it'll be Paul Goldschmidt, followed by Ben Rice and Ahmed Rosario. Only 2 hits today, both of them coming from the Cubs. It's been seemingly what feels like a pitcher's duel today. Both these pitchers have pitched very, very well. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. All right, top of the 4th coming up here from Chicago in just a moment. Would like to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. As always. All right. Plenty of other MLB games on the docket today. All right, top of the 4th. Goldschmidt up to the plate. First pitch from Imanaga is inside, 1-0. First time since August 16th, where he's opened a game with 3 perfect innings. August 16th, 2025. So nearly a year. That's unbelievable. 0-1 is the count. And the pitch, that is inside, 1-1. Sorry, I didn't realize the first play was a strike. My apologies. Yeah, so plenty of baseball on deck today. This is the only game going on right now. 1-1 pitch. That's down low, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike is the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now 2-2. Imanaga 5 Ks today. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away. At-bat's going to stay alive. Goldschmidt 0 for 1 with a ground out. He is now 2 for 5 in live commentary appearances. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit over into left, making the play is Horner. The throw over to first is in time. And that will do it. First out. Ben Rice coming up next. Ben Rice is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. .269 average on the year. First pitch. Hit over into right. Oh, what a play by Michael Busch. He made that catch. Oh, man, a diving play. What a play. Oh, man. Well, I appreciate that, Goku. Thank you, brother. What a play by Michael Busch on the line out. And there's 2 outs. Here's Rosario up next. First pitch is down low. 1-0. One and 0 pitch. Hit high in the air, over into center field. That is out of here. Way gone as well. Ahmed Rosario with the leadoff homer, his 10th of the year. It's 1-0 Yankees. 3 2/3 hitless innings for Shota Imanaga. And the Yankees get on the board first. It's 1-0. First hit and homer in a commentary stream for Rosario. And I mean, again, when you're throwing an 80-mile-an-hour pitch right down the middle, I don't really know what you expected. So, you know, you can take that with what you will. But the Yankees get this party started. It's 1-0. So Jason Dominguez will come up next. Dominguez is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. First pitch from Imanaga is outside, 1-0. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below. We're 4 subs away from 100 subscribers. 1-0 pitch is up high, 2-0. Dominguez struck out in the top of the second. That is the first hit for the Yankees today. And it's out of here. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Imanaga having a good game so far despite that. 2-1 pitch. That is fouled away. Counts now 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the 4th. And the pitch. That is outside. 3-2 now is the count. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and hit over into left field. Running over to make the catch is Happ. That'll do it here for the top of the 4th, but the Yankees get on the board. A solo homer from Rosario, and we'll see how the Cubs offense responds. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up here for the Cubs is going to be Pedro Ramirez, followed by Michael Busch, and then Alex Bregman in the cleanup spot. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Commentary stream number 16 here for the baseball commentaries. Been making some good progress. We keep on streaming. Numbers keep on getting better. Again, they're only going to get better if you stream. All right. All right. All right, back here for the bottom of the fourth. Pedro Ramirez, who is 1 for 1 today, will bat first. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Ramirez with the single. Most dedicated fan? Well, thank you. 1-0 pitch, that is inside, 2-0. 92-mile-an-hour pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Warren up to 44 pitches. Here's 45. That is hit over into right field. Running over to make the play is Caballero. Or not Caballero, sorry. Dominguez. And there's 1 out. All right. First pitch there for Bush is hit over to second, and that will be 2 outs very quickly here in the bottom of the fourth. So now Bregman will come up off the very first pitch. It caught me off guard. Bottom of the fourth, 2 outs. First pitch on Bregman is right down the middle for a called strike 1. Counts now 0-1. Bregman, 247 batting average on the year. He's got 11 homers, 47 RBIs. 0-1 pitch, that is called a strike. It was on the outside. Bregman's like, I don't agree with that, but that did look like it was out. No challenge, though, from Bregman. Both teams still have their ABS challenges. 0-2 pitch is away. Counts now 1-2. Warren, 49 pitches. It's been a better outing for him following his 6 ERA game against the Phillies on Sunday. 1-2 pitch. Hit over into center field. Coming over to make the catch is Grisham. That will do it here for the bottom of the fourth. We'll head to the top of the fifth. The Yankees got our first run in that fourth inning. It's 1-0. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. 1, 2, 3 go the Cubs in that bottom of the fourth inning. We will head now to the top of the fifth. Due up is Trent Grisham, Anthony Volpe, and Spencer Jones. Grisham in live commentary streams. It'll be his 12th plate appearance coming up. He is 2 for 11. All right. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Top of the fifth coming up here. It'll be Grisham batting first for the Yankees as we near the halfway mark of this ball game. All right, Imanaga will take the plate yet again here in the top of the fifth. First pitch. That ball is hit over to third base. The play is made easily by Ramirez. There's one out. Here comes Anthony Volpe next. Volpe is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. First pitch from Imanaga is up high. Counts now 1-0. This season, Volpe 247 average. He's only got 1 home run. 1-0 pitch. That is inside. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch hit in the air over into right field, and making the catch is Conforto. That will do it for Volpe. There's 2 outs. Moving very swiftly through this ball game. Spencer Jones will come up next. Spencer Jones is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Again, only 1 hit for the Yankees, and it's been the only run today. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch hit high in the air over into center field. It is gone! Spencer Jones, solo home run. His 4th of the year, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Again, another 2-out home run that Imanaga's given up. And the Yankees now have a 2-0 lead. Imanaga, 68 pitches here in the top of the 5th. He's given up 2 solo homers. First pitch on Sanchez is outside, 1-0. Sanchez 0 for 1 today with a pop-up. Next pitch, hit high in the air over into right field. Coming over to make the play is Conforto. He'll make the catch. That will do it for the top of the 5th. But the Yankees add on another run. It's a solo homer from Spencer Jones. We'll head back to the bottom of the 5th. The Cubs will try and answer yet again. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. We have officially reached the halfway mark of this ball game. Due up for the Cubs, it'll be Ian Happ, followed by Nico Horner and Michael Conforto. So we shall see what the Cubs side of things has in store. But Spencer Jones with a solo home run. It's his first hit and first homer in a live commentary. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. Still 4 subs away from 100 subscribers. Put in the work in. That's all that matters. Keep on streaming. We will not have any commentaries tomorrow. We'll have 2 on Sunday. And then we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Wednesday, we'll have our next stretch of commentaries. All right, bottom of the 5th, the Yankees have put on 2 solo home runs in the first 5 innings. We'll see how the Cubs offense can respond here. It's the middle of the order, Happ, Horner, and Conforto, who we shall see. Ian Happ today is 0 for 1. He struck out in the bottom of the second. Warren will take the mound yet again. First pitch is outside, 1-0. 51 pitches for Will Warren through the first 4 innings. He's had a good outing and a good bounce-back outing at that from his previous appearance. Next pitch there from Happ is fouled away. Counts now 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. That is down low, 2-1. Warren, 53 pitches so far. 2-1 is the count. Nice Goku. And the pitch. Fouled away, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Warren delivers. Hit over into center field. This is going to be caught by Grisham. He was over to run over and make the play. There's one away. Cubs offense being stifled here by Will Warren today. Only 2 hits. Horner, 256 batting average on the year. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout as well. First pitch. That ball is hit over to third base. The play is easily made by Rosario. There is 1 away. Or 2 away, sorry. This will bring us up Michael Conforto next. Moving along pretty swiftly here in this game. Now that I say that, we're going to have like a 30-minute 6th inning, I'm sure. First pitch there on Horner, or on Conforto, was in there for a strike for Warren. Sorry about that. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, that's down low. 1-1. One and 1 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Warren making easy work of the Cubs' order yet again. It's been relatively easy for him most of this ball game, if we're being honest. It's been a very swift baseball game here today. Already at the bottom of the 5th, we're only like an hour and 10 minutes in. 1 and 2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. Cubs go 1-2-3 yet again. We are through 5 innings today. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs nothing. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Due up here for the Yankees, it's the very bottom of the order in Jose Caballero. Then we'll head back to the top of the order in Goldschmidt and Rice. Again, we're only an hour and 10 minutes into this ball game, and we're already through 5 innings. So this game is moving along very swiftly, which I'm okay with, honestly. I'm okay with that. It gives me more time to get out to where I need to go. going to make that Spencer Jones solo home run a clip. All right, top of the sixth coming up here in Wrigley Field. It's been Yankees for the most part, but it's been a pretty good pitcher's duel overall between these two pitchers. I know Imanaga has given up 2 solo home runs, but besides that, he's been very, very solid here today. All right, coming up the very bottom of the order, and Jose Caballero to start. Caballero in live commentary appearances is 1 for 8 overall. First pitch, that is fouled away. Count is now 0-1. Imanaga in here for the 6th inning. We'll see how many innings he's given here. If this is a quick inning for him, we'll see him for the 7th. 0-1 pitch is down low. Counts now 1-1. Imanaga up to 72 pitches. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Hit over into left field. This is going to drop in for a hit. Coming over to make the play is Happ. There is a no-out single for Jose Caballero. And that is the first hit of the day that is not a home run for the Yankees. So we'll head back to the top of the order with no outs. It's Paul Goldschmidt who will come around for the 3rd time. Goldschmidt is 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Looks like the rain's coming down a little bit more here in Chicago. First pitch from Imanaga is up high. Count is now 1-0. Goldschmidt 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts today. One 1-0 count. And the pitch. Oh, trying to pick off Caballero. He's unsuccessful. Caballero's 74 stolen bases in the last 2 seasons. He's #1 of any player in Major League Baseball. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch is outside. 2-0. Yeah, starting to get a little bit rainy here in Chicago. Wonder if we'll see a bit of a delay. We'll find out. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That is up high. 3-0. Yeah, it does look like it's starting to come down here a good little bit. We're going to keep playing as of now. Three balls, no strikes. Imanaga delivers. And that's a called strike. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. And the delivery. Swing and a miss. Again, for a Watch with Nordic baseball stream to count, we have to get through 6 innings. And I may not be able to finish this one if it ends up being a delay, and a lengthy one at that. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Fouled away. Goldschmidt staying alive. Three and 2 is the count. Imanaga the pitch. Hit over into center, making the easy play as Armstrong over at first. Next play is made as well. It's a double play. There's 2 outs. So Paul Goldschmidt hits into a double play. And there's 2 away here with Ben Rice coming up. I didn't mean Armstrong, I meant Horner. I don't know why I said PCA. PCA did not run in from center field to make the catch. My apologies. Here's Ben Rice with 2 outs. Rice is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a lineout. Imanaga, first pitch, swing and a miss. Again, Imanaga had 5 strikeouts through the first 3 innings of this ball game. We're here in the 6th. He's had none since. 0-1 pitch is outside, 1-1. Again, I wonder if this could be the last inning of the game for him. But I've been wrong before. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on that pitch. 1-2 is the count. Two outs. The delivery from Imanaga, that is down low. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit over into right. This is going to be a base hit for Ben Rice. It's going to be at least a single. And he'll jog in there pretty easily with a 2-out single here in the top of the 6th. So Rosario will come up next here for the Yankees. Rosario batting .234 on the year. First pitch on Rosario, that ball is hit foul. Counts now 0-1 here in the top of the 6th. Rosario with a solo home run in the top of the 4th. He's 1 for 2 today. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now 0-2. Again, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is up high, 1-2. Way up high at that. That could have been a wild pitch had it gone a certain way. 88 pitches for Imanaga. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. The delivery is up high again. This is probably Imanaga's last inning, if I had to guess. He's up to 89 pitches. He's kind of struggling here a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away. Rosario kind of got taken out there a little bit. Looks like he's okay. Two and 2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout for Imanaga since the top of the 3rd. We will head to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 0 and the Yankees 2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It would be greatly appreciated. We'll head back to the Cubs order here now to be Dansby Swanson, followed by Miguel Amaya, and then we'll head back to PCA at the top of the Cubs at the top of the Cubs order. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below. Ooh, that made it worse. Subscribe down below if you're new. It feels like the camera's a little, like, blurry. At least in my opinion. Alright. Let's get this Spencer Jones clip up and running here. All right, back here for the bottom of the sixth. It'll be Dansby Swanson who will take the plate against Warren. Warren's been very sound today as he heads into his sixth inning. First pitch there on Swanson's outside, 1-0. Swanson's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. 1-0 pitch. That ball is hit high in the air over into center field. Running over to make the play is second baseman Jose Caballero. There's one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Looks like we have successfully been able to get through a pretty good chunk of this ball game without a delay. First pitch there on Amaya is down low, counts 1-0. Warren, 63 pitches from him today through 6 innings. He's been very sound. If he's able to get out of this quickly, he could get at least another inning in. 1-0 pitch, and that is down low. One ball, one strike. The pitch. That ball is hit foul. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Warren the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Another strikeout for Will Warren. I believe he's up to 7. Yeah, he's up to 7 Ks today. So we'll head back to the top of the order here now in Pete Crow Armstrong. I wonder if they could pull him because Armstrong did get a little bit knocked up. Yeah, so PCA is gonna play another game. He did get hit in the foot in the top of the third, or the bottom of the third, so I thought maybe. First pitch is up high, 1-0. .67 pitches for Will Warren. 1-0 on Armstrong. Swing and a drive over into right field. Running back to make the catch. And pretty easily at that is Jason Dominguez. 1, 2, 3. Go the Cubs again. We'll head to the top of the 7th. This game's moving along fast. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs nothing. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Top of the 7th coming up. Again, the Cubs offense only been held to 2 hits today. Tough day for them. We'll see if Imanaga gets another inning. They didn't show anybody warming up in the Chicago bullpen, so I think he is going to get another inning here. But we'll see. We will see.
One pitch. The 0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air over into center field. It is gone. Spencer Jones solo home run. His 4th of the year, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
All right, back here for the top of the 7th. Again, we will see essentially the middle of the Yankees order. Jason Dominguez, Trent Grisham, and Anthony Volpe. Let's do a pitcher's check here through 6 innings. You take a look on the Cubs end of things. Imanaga heading into his 7th inning here. He has 6 innings pitched so far, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Will Warren, 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts. First pitch there on Jason Dominguez for Warren is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Both teams' offenses have been not too strong today, but the Yankees have just been slightly better. Next pitch is as well as in there for a strike, too. It's 0-2. Imanaga, 93 pitches. 0-2 count, and the delivery is up high. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit high in the air. It's in the infield. It's a pop-up. Coming over to make the catch is Michael Busch. That will do it for Dominguez. There's 1 out. So we'll head back over to Trent Grisham next. All right, Grisham coming up to the plate here next. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Imanaga, 96 pitches. I think they want to get him through this 7th inning before they go into the bullpen. No balls, 2 strikes. The delivery is in there for another called strike. 0-2. The rain is coming down here a little bit in Chicago. Still playing ball, though. No balls, 2 strikes. With 1 out. Imanaga, the pitch, is outside, 1-2. I mean, again, if you like a pitcher's duel, it seems like this game is the one for you. Imanaga and Warren have pitched very well today. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. He did not go. Counts 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, 3-2. That was the 100th pitch for Imanaga. Full count here on Grisham. The delivery, that ball is hit high in the air over into left field. Happ will come over and make the catch. There's 2 outs. Anthony Volpe will come up next now for the Yankees. Volpe is 0 for 2 today. Imanaga, 101 pitches. We're going to have him come out of the game here. He pitched 6 2/3 innings. It was a solid outing for him. We'll look to the Cubs bullpen next as we step aside. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Coming into the game for the Cubs is Tyler Ferguson. Ferguson making his first commentary appearance today. Final line for Imanaga, 6 2/3 innings pitched. 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, no walks. That's a very respectable outing. You'll take that any day of the week from Imanaga. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Boehner's going to start. Shit. All right, back here in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. It's going to be Tyler Ferguson coming into the game for the Cubs. Final line for Imanaga. It's a quality start. 6 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 earned runs. It's his 3rd consecutive quality start as well. Tyler Ferguson comes up to face against Anthony Volpe. First pitch is in there for a strike. Count is now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Ferguson will deliver. That is below the line. It's called a ball, 1-1. Ferguson this season has a 6.59 ERA and 13 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 5 home runs. He has a 28% strikeout rate. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is up high. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. That is hit over to right field. Running in to make the catch is Conforto. That will do it here for the top of the 7th. We'll get a good little stretch in and get ready for the bottom of the 7th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs 0. Joel Murray's going to do the 7th inning stretch. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. We are still 4 subs away from 100 subscribers. Gonna keep making the videos and putting the work in, so hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. My YouTube just crashed. Okay, never mind, it's fixed. We will be live on Sunday. Diamondbacks, Guardians, followed by Dodgers and Red Sox. Those will be our games on Sunday, so stay tuned for those. It should be a good one. Or 2 good ones, I guess I should say. All right, bottom of the 7th coming up here from Wrigley Field. What's going on, Rex? How are you, brother? I'm going to make you mod here on this channel. You don't have to do anything. How are you, Rex? How has your life changed since yesterday? What's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. All right, bottom of the 7th coming up. Ryan McMahon's coming in for Rosario. First pitch from Warren on Ramirez, and that is in there for a ball. Counts now 1-0. Ramirez 1 for 2 today with a single. Next pitch is outside as well, 2-0. Warren only had 70 pitches. here in the bottom of the 7th. He's actually had a really good day today. I wonder how long they're going to try and keep him in there. 2-0 pitch. And that is a called strike. We have an ABS challenge here from Ramirez. I think he got this one right. Taking lunch at work. Nice. Yeah, ABS challenge here. This is going to be a ball. Yep. So the call is overturned. That's the first ABS challenge of the day. It's now a 3-0 count. Again, we're only about an hour and 40 minutes into this ball game, and we're moving along swiftly. Next pitch is in there for a called strike. That is a strike for sure. Counts now 3-1. Bottom of the 7th. No outs. 3-1 is the count. And the pitch. Fouled away. 3-2. Warren's got 7 Ks today. A very good bounce-back outing from his previous one. And we do have some action, it looks like, in the Yankees bullpen. I can't tell who that is, but it looks like we do have somebody warming up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the 7th, in the pitch, that ball is hit over to third base. The play is made by McMahon, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the 7th for Will Warren. So we'll head back over to Michael Busch next. Busch is batting .243 on the year. He is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts today. First pitch from Warren is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Busch, .241 batting average on the year, 13 home runs. He grounded into a double play in the first inning. Forgot to write that down. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Counts now 0-2. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new. We commentate all 30 MLB teams on this channel. We're 4 subs away from 100. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. 0-2 pitch is off the ground, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Here with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Warren, the pitch, is up high. Am I thinking Schoolboy gets moved this weekend? I think it's inevitable. They're trying to trade him. They're going to make a trade happen. They're going to make a trade happen. I think a big part of it, too, is like, will he sign with the team that trades for him? 2-2 pitches down low. It's now a full count here on Busch. I think that's the other factor of it, too. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch hit over into right. What a catch made there by the first baseman, Goldschmidt. There's 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll head back to Alex Bregman next. Bregman today is 0 for 2. What a play made there by Goldschmidt at first. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. And the pitch, that is outside, 1-1. Bregman, .246 average on the year, 11 home runs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Counts now 1-2. Still remember the halos being burned by Granick. Yeah. Yep. 1-2 is the count here on Bregman in the bottom of the 7th, and the pitch. That ball is hit over into center field. This is going to drop in for a base hit. Grisham will pick it up at center, and Bregman is in there with a 2-out single. Here in the bottom of the 7th, the Cubs offense is alive for the first time since the bottom of the 3rd. They have a base hit here on Warren. So this is going to bring up Ian Happ as the tying run with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is on the line for a called strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, the pitch, that is outside. 1-1. Warren, 86 pitches. Here with 2 away. Warming up in the Yankees bullpen is Paul Blackburn. 1-1 pitch, that's down low. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That ball is hit over into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Running over to make the play is Dominguez. And the Cubs have back-to-back base hits. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Oh, man. Things are getting interesting here. So Nico Horner will come up next here. We have a... Oh, looks like Warren's done for the game. A good outing from him. He leaves 2 runners on. We're going to have a call to the bullpen here. Blackburn's going to come in for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 7th. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Cubs might be preparing for a grand slam. Well, they got to get a runner on, another runner on for that. Not used to teams putting the ball in play. Yeah, right. Well, it's been an underwhelming game in terms of that. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. This is Paul Blackburn coming into the game here for the Yankees. It's going to be his 3rd appearance, which ties for the most out of any player in Watch with Nordic Commentaries. Blackburn has got a 2.08 ERA in 4 1/3 innings pitched when we live stream him. Again, we've streamed the Yankees the most out of any team, so... Or, well... tied for the most out of any team. So he is making his 3rd appearance. So we'll see if he can close out this bottom of the 7th with the go-ahead run coming to the plate in Nico Horner. Bottom of the 7th here in Chicago, and it looks like the Cubs are trying to stage a bit of a comeback here against the Yankees. Nico Horner is going to come up to the plate with 2 runners on, 2 outs. Paul Blackburn coming into the game for the Yankees, a 2.15 ERA and 50 2/3 innings pitched. Again, the Yankees bullpen has been the best bullpen in all of Major League Baseball this season. They're ranked the lowest ERA. First pitch there on Horner is fouled away. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. 0-1 is the count here on Blackburn. 0-1 pitch. That is off the ground. 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Go ahead run, and Nico Horner at the plate. And the pitch. That is hit over into center field. The throw over to second is not in time. He's safe. Everybody is safe. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. They might want to take a look at this. It's possible that Caballero, yeah, they're going to review this. I think Caballero might have got him at second base. But we'll see. As of now, the bases are loaded, but we have a manager's challenge here. Let's see the call. Caballero thinks he had this one. And the challenge. Oh, yeah, he's out. That'll do it. Yeah, this'll do it for the bottom of the 7th. He's out. Yeah, that'll do it. Easy turn back there. That'll do it for the bottom of the 7th. The Yankees get out of it. We'll head to the 8th. It's 2-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're... I mean, those were the first 2 hits for the Cubs since the 3rd. We'll head back to the bottom of the Yankees order now. Spencer Jones, followed by Ali Sanchez and Jose Caballero. Here in the top of the 8th. Game's moving along pretty swiftly. These last few innings have slowed things down a little bit, but I'm going to assume Ferguson's going to stay in the game. I haven't seen anything that says otherwise. Could be wrong, though. Final line for Will Warren, 6 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts. A really good game for him. You will absolutely take that. I mean, I thought, again, off of that play, I definitely thought Caballero had that. Nice work to get out of a jam. Yep. I mean, again, the Yankees bullpen has been like the best bullpen in baseball. All right, 2-0 Yankees as we get ready for the top of the 8th. Tyler Ferguson's going to stay in the game for Chicago. First pitch on Jones is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Again, moving at a good speed here. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Thank you all for tuning in. We are now 3 subscribers away from 100 subs. Keep hitting that like button and keep subbing. Greatly appreciate it. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-2. Again, this is baseball commentary number 16 overall. I'm really happy with the progress we've made. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. That one's down low, 2-2. So again, we'll be back on Sunday. Diamondbacks, Guardians. Followed by Red Sox and Dodgers. Next pitch is up high. 3-2 is the count here on Jones. Three balls, two strikes. And the pitch, that is outside. It's a ball 4 for Spencer Jones. Puts one runner on with no outs here in the bottom of the 8th. My apologies, forgot to put up the Yankees lineup. So Austin Wells is going to come into the game here for Ali Sanchez. Unfortunately, I accidentally closed out of my Yankees thing, so I can't freaking change this. So you're just kind of stuck with this. We got a mound visit here. This is Austin Wells' first commentary at bat. A lot of firsts today. Oh, no, it's not. It's his 7th commentary at bat. He's 1 for 6 overall. So a bit of a mound visit here tonight. All right, top of the 8th, no outs. First pitch from Ferguson, that is outside. 1-0 there on Wells. Austin Wells, a 162 batting average on the year. 7 homers. Trying to pick off Jones over there at first, unsuccessful. 1 ball, no strikes. Here in the top of the 8th. And the pitch. That is inside. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That is outside. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch, that's in there for a called strike. 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Here is the count in the top of the 8th with no outs. Runner on first. And the pitch. That is outside. Ball 4. That's back-to-back walks. It puts 2 runners on with no outs. Now things get really interesting here. With Jose Caballero coming up to the plate. Caballero coming up. Warming up in the bullpen for the Cubs is Kelly. Caballero 1 for 2 today. He had a single in the top of the 6th. This seems very familiar. Yeah, right? First pitch, and that is called a strike as Caballero tried to bunt on that play. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike is the call. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Here in the top of the 8th. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs, 2 runners on. The 0-2 pitch, that ball is bunted over to first. The throw over to third is in time, and that's the only out they'll get. Out at third base with 1 out. So runners still on first and second as Caballero forces out. And we're going to head back to the top of the Yankees order here in Goldschmidt. Top of the 8th, 1 out. First pitch is on the line for a called strike. 0-1. Goldschmidt, 2 ground outs and a double play. He's grounded out 3 times today. 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 0-2 here now. Yankees are 4 for their last 37 with runners in scoring position. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, that is outside, 1-2. One and two pitch is inside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Really? That's sick, Rex. Two. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 away. Goldschmidt 0 for 4 today. And it looks like Ferguson's going to be done for the game. So Ferguson gets 2 outs, but he leaves 2 runners on. Antoine Kelly is going to come up to the... is going to come from the bullpen. Still 2-0 Yankees. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. We're officially 2 hours into this ball game. And it's a 2-0 lead for New York. Just stretching here really quick. I mean, the last couple of innings have been the bulk of this ball game. All right, Ben Rice is due up here against Antoine Kelly with 2 runners on, 2 outs. I mean, Rice could really burst open this game here and kind of put this out of reach for the Cubs, because although the Cubs' offense has struggled, it's not out of reach necessarily. All right. Ben Rice today is 1 for 3. He's overall 4 for 11 in commentaries. And it looks like the rain's starting to come down a little bit more. First pitch from Kelly is inside, 1-0. They're on Rice. Antoine Kelly, 4.02 ERA in 36 games in the minors. It's his major league debut. Really? First pitch from Kelly, that is down low. It's a called strike. First strike of his MLB career. Wow. Welcome to the MLB, Antoine Kelly. One and one pitch. That ball is fouled away. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, right? Kelly in his first career MLB game. Looking to get the Cubs out of a jam here. It looks like he has an error with his, with something in his hat. Appears to be all right. One ball, 2 strikes here with 2 outs. In the top of the 8th. Kelly trying to get the Cubs out of a bases-loaded jam. Or not a bases-loaded jam, a two-runner on jam. One and 2 pitch is outside. 2-2. Ben Rice, 1 for 3. 270 batting average on the year. He had a single in the top of the 6th. 2-2 pitch. That is fouled away. At bat stays alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That ball is fouled away. Rice is staying alive here on Kelly, who's making his MLB debut today, which is a pretty awesome moment, if I do say so myself. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss! Welcome to the MLB, Antoine Kelly. He gets the Cubs out of a 2-runner jam. We will head to the bottom of the 8th. It's 2-0 Yankees still. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Bottom of the 8th coming up. All right, see you, Rex. Due up here for the Cubs, it's Michael Conforto, followed by Dansby Swanson and Miguel Amaya. We will see if Blackburn stays in the game for the Yankees. I haven't read anything saying otherwise, so I'm going to assume he does. All right. I'm going to go grab a water really quick. I'll be right back. All right, bottom of the 8th coming up. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. We are 3 subs away from 100 subscribers here on this baseball channel. All right, bottom of the 8th coming up. First pitch there from Blackburn is fouled away from Conforto. He'll stay in here for another inning. Again, Blackburn did come in the final .1 of the game, or the final third of the 7th. So he'll stay in here for the bottom of the 8th. We'll see how much he gets worked here this one. Next pitch is outside. Counts now 1-1. As we are... Oh, no, 0-2. What the hell? My bad, 0-2. ABS challenge, though, from the Cubs. This is a ball for sure, so this is going to come back. Yep. Another good challenge there from the Cubs. Call is overturned. Counts 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. That is up high. Counts now 1-2. Austin Wells remains in the game as the catcher, as he obviously replaced Sanchez. One ball, two strikes here on Conforto, who's 0 for 2 today. And the pitch. That is off the ground. It gets away a little bit. 2-2. Nobody's on, so it's okay. Conforto, 2 strikeouts today in his 2 ABs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That ball gets away a little bit. Throw over to first is in time. There's one out. Dansby Swanson will come into the game here now for the Cubs, unless there is a substitution. It doesn't look like there is, though, so he'll stay in the game. Oh, that counts as a strikeout. My apologies. First pitch on Swanson is outside, 1-0. Swanson struck out and flew out. That's the proper vocabulary. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. And that ball is just in there for a strike, 1-1. Was close, but it did get a whiff of the zone, it appeared. 1-1 is the count. And the pitch. That ball is down low, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, with 1 out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two and 2 is the count here on Swanson. And the pitch. That is outside, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. And the pitch. That is fouled away. At bat stays alive. $50-50's $200,000. Jesus. Warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. It looks like it's David Bednar. I want to say it's Yarbrough. Not 100% on that, though. Full count here on Blackburn. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. We'll head down to Miguel Amaya next. At the very bottom of the Cubs order. Yankees pitching has combined for a grand total of 9 Ks today. They have limited the Cubs to 4 hits. Here's Amaya, who has one of those 4. First pitch is in there. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. And that is right on the line for another strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That ball is off the ground, 1-2. One and 2 count with 2 outs. Blackburn delivers. Check swing. He did go. Strike 3 there on Amaya. That does it for the 8th inning. We'll head back to the top of the 9th, where the Yankees will get one last shot around. It's still 2-0. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Ryan McMahon's coming into the game for the Yankees to replace Rosario. Three straight strikeouts for Blackburn in that inning as well. Cubs offense has been heavily limited. Cubs still could get a walk-off grand slam like the Twins did yesterday. Yeah, right? Well, anything's possible. You got to get there first. All right. I believe Kelly's going to take the mound here for the top of the 9th. It'll be Ryan McMahon coming up first. McMahon, his first appearance of the day. In live commentary streams, he is actually 3 for 6. With 3 doubles, in fact. So he's been very good when we commentate him. All right, first pitch there from Kelly is inside, ball 1. Again, Kelly in his major league debut, he struck out the first batter he saw. 1-0 pitch. That's a called strike. 1-1 there on McMahon. McMahon, 208 batting average on the year. 1-1 pitch. That ball is fouled away. Count is now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs here in the top of the 9th. Kelly the pitch. That ball is hit over into right. What a catch made by Nico Horner, and that'll get one away. One out here in the top of the ninth. Jason Dominguez now coming into the game for the Yankees. Dominguez today is 0 for 3. And the pitch is up high, 1-0. Dominguez this season, .229 batting average. He's got 6 home runs on the year. 14 RBIs. 1-0 pitch. Check swing. He did go. 1-1. It was a called strike anyway. One and one is the count. And the pitch. That's up high. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. And the pitch. That is outside, way outside. Wow, 3-1 is the count. That pitch did get pretty high and away. Amaya couldn't even catch that ball. That's how far away it was. 3-1 is the count here on Dominguez. And the pitch from Kelly. That's a ball 4. Runner on with 1 out. With Grisham coming up. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Grisham 0 for 3 today. First pitch is down low. 1-0. Trent Grisham 2 for 13 in live commentaries. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That ball is hit over into center. This should be 2. Horner, the throw to first is in time. It's a double play to end the top of the 9th inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. It's the last chance for the Cubs. And it's the top of the order. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Bottom of the 9th coming up here in Wrigley Field. I think it's going to be David Bednar who's going to come into the game. I could be wrong, though. It's going to be the top of the order. Pete Crow Armstrong, Pedro Ramirez, and Michael Busch as the first 3 batters. I mean, combined, they're 1 for 9. So it's been a struggle for the top of the Cubs order today. All right. All right, yeah, David Bednar's coming into the game for Blackburn. Bednar has been incredible for the Yankees this year. He's got a .274 ERA overall now. All right. PCA coming up to bat first. He's 0 for 3 today. Oops, sorry, I didn't realize that was moving. Bottom of the 9th from Wrigley Field. Yankees lead the Cubs 2-0, and coming in to close this one out is David Bednar, who's 22 for 24 in saves this year. 46 innings pitched, 2.74 ERA overall. He will face the very top of the Chicago Cubs order in Pete Crow Armstrong to get things started. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. PCA 0 for 3 today. He's grounded out, he's lined out, he's struck out. 0-1 pitch from Bednar is outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Hit in the air over into left field. Coming over to make the catch is Spencer Jones. There's one out. Here comes Pedro Ramirez next. Pedro Ramirez was batting .311 heading into this game. He is 1 for 4. Oh, wait, no. No, 1 for 3, sorry. Not 1 for 4, 1 for 3. First pitch is down low. Check swing, he did not go. Counts 1-0. One out here in the bottom of the ninth. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away, 1-1. Bednar with the third highest chase rate this season, behind Tanner Scott, who we commentated last night, and Garrett Whitlock for the Red Sox. 1-1 is the count with one out. The pitch. That ball is hit over into right field. That's a base hit for Pedro Ramirez. Running over to make the play is Dominguez. And we have a one-out single here in the bottom of the ninth for Pedro Ramirez. And the tying run coming to the plate in Michael Busch. Oh, man. Things could get really interesting here now. Fifth hit of the day for the Cubs. They are 0 for 4 with runners, 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position today. Michael Busch 0 for 3 today with 3 groundouts. First pitch from Bednar, that ball is fouled away. Counts 0-1. Thank you all for tuning in. We're 3 subs away from 100 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button down below. If you are new, we commented all 30 MLB teams. No balls, 1 strike. Bednar, the pitch. That ball is off the ground. Counts now 1-1. Only 2 losses all-time in Wrigley Field by a 2-0 score on 2 solo homers for the Cubs. It would be the first time since 2016. 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air over into left field. Running over to make the play is Jones. There's 2 outs. Coming up to the plate with a runner on first and 2 outs. He represents the tying run. He's the final bid for the Cubs. Maybe. Alex Bregman coming up. Bregman is 1 for 3 today with a single. He had a single in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch from Bednar is outside, 1-0. Going over to steal second is Ramirez. So Pedro Ramirez has a stolen base today. I mean, again, that's the smart play. ABS challenge here from the Yankees. That was unsuccessful. So the Yankees lose one of their ABS challenges here. One ball, no strikes. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Bednar, the pitch. That ball is hit over to Bednar. He will complete the play at first. And that's the ball game. Final score, Yankees 2 and the Cubs 0. Bednar with his 23rd save of the year. And the Yankees come in here on this Friday afternoon ball game, and they take it by a score of 2-0. That'll do it for me. I got to go head off to Reading, PA, which is an hour away. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. I will see you guys in the next stream.